Today, we're breaking down a headline that has left fans stunned. Amal Clooney's secret demands exposed by George at 64. Fans are left speechless. When a man like George Clooney, once known as Hollywood's most carefree bachelor, subtly reveals what he has been navigating behind the scenes, people listen. And when those revelations point toward Amal Clooney, one of the most respected and admired human rights lawyers in the world, the conversation gets even louder. What exactly did George expose? Why are fans reacting so intensely? And what does this say about the state of the Hollywood power couple's marriage? Let's unravel everything. George Clooney, now 64, has undergone one of the most dramatic personal transformations Hollywood has ever witnessed. From the charming rebel who swore he'd never settle down to the devoted husband and father known today, the shift has been remarkable. But according to whispers from those closest to him, there may be more to this transformation than meets the eye. The polished exterior of their marriage is now clashing with new insights George has begun to reveal in recent interviews and private interactions. These are not loud confessions, but subtle, telling remarks that hint at a dynamic far more complicated than fans previously imagined. George's candid tone has left many wondering, what exactly is going on behind the scenes? Amal Clooney is globally respected, powerful, intelligent, accomplished, and uncompromising when it comes to her work and ideals. Yet behind that grace and brilliance, George's revelations point to the weight of expectations that have shaped their marriage since day one. Sources suggest that Amal has standards, very high standards, when it comes to lifestyle, behavior, and public image. While some see these expectations as reasonable for a couple in the limelight, George's tone suggests a level of pressure he never experienced before. Fans have begun debating whether Amal's sophisticated and high-achieving nature has created a demanding environment at home, one that George, who spent decades enjoying independence, is still adjusting to. In a recent conversation that fans have heavily dissected, George let slip comments about non-negotiables in their relationship. He spoke about structure, routines, and expectations that seemed surprisingly rigid. Though he avoided naming specifics, insiders describe several private rules Amal expects to be followed, from social boundaries to how the family engages with the media. George, who once thrived on spontaneity, now adheres to a lifestyle that is carefully curated. These small admissions have sparked major speculation. Fans are wondering if Amal's demanding schedule and intense standards have created a dynamic where George feels the need to reveal the truth. Slowly, subtly, but unmistakably. The reaction has been explosive. Fans worldwide are divided. Some express deep sympathy for George, believing he may be sacrificing more than he anticipated to maintain a marriage with someone as driven and exacting as Amal. Others defend Amal passionately, insisting that strong relationships require structure, boundaries, and discipline, especially at their level of fame. But the real shock comes from George himself finally addressing aspects of his marriage that he previously kept off-limits. This shift has sparked speculation that he may be reaching a point where transparency feels necessary, even if it's subtle. For years, the Clooneys were viewed as the ultimate power couple. Perfectly balanced, flawlessly composed, and effortlessly united. Yet George's recent hints have opened the door to a different narrative. One where public perfection masks private friction. Amal's world is built on precision, discipline, and unwavering standards. George's world was built on independence, charisma, and spontaneity. Their union, while powerful, may also be defined by a quiet tug-of-war as two strong personalities try to coexist within the same space. George exposing these demands, even indirectly, suggests that the balance may be shifting, and fans are watching closely to see where it leads. The question on everyone's mind is simple but explosive. Why is George revealing this now? At 64, he may be feeling more reflective, more honest, and less interested in maintaining a flawless public image. His subtle admissions could signal a need for authenticity, perhaps even a desire to reclaim parts of himself that were lost in the process of adapting to Amal's world. Whether these revelations point to deeper issues or simply a moment of vulnerability remains unknown. But the fact that fans are stunned shows how unexpected this was. as Hollywood and fans alike try to decode George's subtle confessions. One thing is certain. This story is far from over. What George chooses to reveal next could shift public perception in ways no one saw coming. And you can count on us to keep uncovering every detail as it unfolds. Before you go, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss updates on stories just like this one.